Hopefully the audio is fine. If it's not, we'll deal with that bridge when we cross it. So, not doing any painting today. We're going to do a bit of converting. I'm doing Avatar-inspired orcs. So, raptors are going to be war bikes, which I think is pretty funny. Instead of just being the normal dudes. Thinking about doing the grot in his teeth, because it seems funnier with him riding the back. Obviously we'll need to be making some tweaks, but it will be fine. I like the Seraphon raptors, I think they look sick, so they will definitely be it. So for the start we're going to be building some raptors. This is my orc boy for the grots. I've only converted it with the Seraphon banner bit, just to add a bit of flair to the orcs. Let's just get building some boys. I'm going to try and do as much of this army on stream as possible, because I think that's more fun. Whether it does happen is a different story, but it will be nice if I can. But yeah, that's going to be it's going to technically be a stream army, so one that I built for our stream. Alright, this one is 58, so that'd be this badger. Idiot. Streams are going to be very random at the moment for the foreseeable for a bit, because I'm also streaming for the shop I work at, so it's like I have to be, yeah. I know what I mean, because I'm doing double streams I've got to make sure I don't wear myself out, but it's fine. That was nearly the, wait, what? 58, it's that one. Why is it the polar opposites? This doesn't make sense. Sometimes when I'm building GW stuff, it does make me giggle the way that they put it on a sprue. But yes, it's very simple, but sometimes it's really not. So you're having to like double check where everything is. 62 would be his leg, so that's this one. There might be some painting, because I do have, I've sprayed a grot and the raptor, so I could potentially paint them up in today's video. We're going to be live for about an hour, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. We'll just judge it by how many people jump in, say hello and whatnot. Obviously on the 8th we'll be going live for the paint competition, so if you haven't put anything in yet, you might want to. Right, that is all the pieces for said raptor. Where is my knife? That's not a knife. Sometimes using these blades, they're so deadly, so you have to be really careful, but sometimes I'm really not. Come on. Hope everyone's having a nice day so far. Not too busy for you. Enjoying the lovely-ish weather. It's going to be a hot one next week, which is minging. So the inspiration for this army, which is Avatar inspired, has came from watching the new Avatar, the Fire and Ice one, or Fire and something. Thought it was really cool. I love the villains in it, so that's what the whole army is going to be themed around. So have a really gnarly face paint. I don't know whether I'm going to paint them blue. Oh dear. Well, do you know what? Give me a sec. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I've not decided yet. Dunneth. Sorry for the lack of content on the channel at the moment. I've been basically doing things behind the scenes, getting ready for some videos. So the next thing that will be on the channel will be a short series for each Chaos Legion. I've made an individual model for each, for the 10 legions they are, and I'm going to basically paint them up and show you how I would paint them. They are all built now, so I'll be doing that next. So it should be nice and fun. Still got loads of dwarfs to paint, so that's going to be just a random stream. I've also got quite a big sort of a flooring army that needs painting to an extent. Need to do some like highlights and whatnot. But yeah. Also hosting my first tournament in October, which should be nice and fun. Right, let's get this geezer built, shall we? So got some glue about there, all the way over here, all the way over here. Should go together like a glove. Lovely. I've got sprue glue if I need it. I don't think I will need it because a lot of the time it says well there's a massive gap. Anyway. Here's this leg, next one sorted. There we go, right there, love. Oh, I don't like that. I didn't notice this one little tabard. But yeah, I'm hoping orcs are going to be my army, because like every time I've tried to play 40k, I can't say I've found an army that I really enjoy playing. I do like the thought of playing like a really janky orc army that is just weird and fun. Also going to be doing a Stormcast Eternal army, but with a bit of a twist. I'll leave that for your imagination because I'm not fully decided yet. There we go. Juan Raptor has been built. Need to build another one. I don't know the base size for the Orc war bikes, and I probably should figure that out because I need to figure out what bases my these need to go on, because that's what they're basically being, is a war bike. No. 27, 26, no. Soz. Am I blind or something? This one is 75, 74. This one is 26, 27. It says 29, 28 here. Someone's having me on. It's fine, we'll just do this one, because clearly something's wrong. It's interesting getting back into streaming properly. I used to do it on Twitch, but I used to do like gaming videos more. I didn't really enjoy it as much as I like doing hobby. But hobby is really nice because you can just sit down, you can talk, you can have a bit of a laugh, and you're making hobby progress, which is always good because it means I can get through the pile of shame that I have, which is a little bit big. There will be a commission on the channel soon because someone has asked me to do one for them. It's definitely an interesting commission. I actually need to build that at some point soon so I can get it all painted and ready to go. I'll explain it more when it comes to doing the actual commission itself, because I'll make a whole video out of it so you guys can see. Where's Jerry Springer's other? Oh, okay, I've already got that. Come on, Jazz has got his leg. Right, let's clean it up. Yeah, it's meant to be a more chilled stream today. Don't want to put too much pressure on myself because I am streaming again later, not on my page, but for 3 hours, so I wanted to do something for my page today. Probably should probably not even going to work because I need to figure out how to make the big dragon, the flyers that they fly on, because that's mostly what they use. Same with the horses, so I need to make a 6-legged horse. I know there's the new Inquisitor model, but I'm not buying like 10 of them because they are physically just expensive and probably not worth it for the kit bash. So that's why I'm not doing it. It is something I did consider though, because it does make sense. But yeah, the streams will start being more frequent soon, once I get into a rhythm. Just doing the baby steps of the channel at the moment, which is lovely. There'll be some gameplay on the channel soon. So when I host the tournament, I'm going to try and get some like snippets of people's games. Try and make a little video out of it. I'm pretty sure people won't mind. The GW community is pretty good for Middle-earth. So you'll get to see that, but that won't be till October. Or if I'm playing in any tournaments, then I may do some like highlights or kind of like how I ended up doing or whatnot. Oh, come on mate, get your arm in. There you go. There's another dude. So I need to figure out something. So I'm going to have 5 raptors. This raptor is already accounted for because that is going to be this guy and that guy. Then I've got another raptor, so I still technically have 2 more raptors. Now the question is, do I do 2 grots to each raptor, which then makes it so it'd be him and him, for instance, him and him, for instance, and then I've got basically 4 and 1 left, which I actually think is probably the correct option, is doing it that way. Just leaving 1 left that can go on someone's base or have his own little base and just be a little squadron. Any point of view would be lovely. So I was considering giving them little shields because obviously it is the Seraphon box. Annoyingly, all of them have guns, so I wish I could have gave them spears and shields. It would have made more sense, but I can't, so I'm not gonna. Let's give these a snippy snip. Moving on to the 4th raptor. But yeah, so I'm going to start recording for the chaos stuff today, and then it should start coming out as of maybe next week if I can get all of it recorded in time, because it obviously needs recording, needs editing, because I really need to up my editing game. My editing game at the minute is woeful at best. One of my friends has said he'll help me with the editing side of it at some point, which is quite nice of him. Obviously, he didn't need to do that. Some armies. Little tuxes. Oh, I've lost one. That's fine. I'll find that in a minute. This is where I found out that audio is actually awful. Because obviously I've not tested it at all, so I wouldn't know. Which is great. If you are watching, if you have managed to stay around for as long as I've been recording so far, 1, if you're not subscribed, why not? And 2, what army do you collect? Leave your comments in the comments. I was about to leave your comments in the description, so I don't think you can do that. commented, and let's see what you collect. Like I say, when it comes to 40k, I've collected quite a lot of the armies, but I never stick with one because I end up getting bored, or I find them to not suit what I like to do. I'm hoping Orcs do that. I know they're not good, so I don't care about that side of it. My main problem with playing 40k is I want an army that, one, does stupid stuff and can just be jank, and also be fun to play and not like too oppressive. I always found that the lists that I was playing were very like, either I win turn 1 or turn 2 by playing some janky stuff, and it's just not a fun, it's not a friendly experience when it comes to playing, and I don't want to do that. I want to make it more fun for everyone. So I've kind of gone to Orcs, because I always hear Orcs are fun, so I get to try that out. I hate using knives. It's so, like, all it takes is one wrong move and you've got an hole in your thumb. I've done it so many times, and I'm trying to not do it today, but for some reason everything I've cut off has been massively bad. So maybe I need to get some new clippers. Maybe that's the next thing. What I did buy, so I did a stupid. I bought a new audio, like a mic that would sit on me here, so I can actually talk better. And apparently I ordered a charging case instead of the actual mic, so it went going great. So now I actually need to order the mic itself. So always fun. Definitely really smart, promise. Is it Saturday? Oh yeah, so it is Saturday. So, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Being an idiot, it's fun. Glue this little salmon's leg on. Wait, get in there. Thank you, sir. This one goes in that one. Oh, come on. Come on, Gary. Let's get this one in here. Sorry if you're not seeing anything on screen at the moment. I'm trying to... Because basically what I'm doing is actually just building the raptors as they are. Because I don't think they need much converting for what I want to do. So, because I'm trying to do orcs, grots riding raptors into battle, it is one of them that I think... Yeah, so it's going to have to be 2 grots to each raptor. And I just have a spare one, which is fine. Right, we've got one more raptor to build, and then we can start figuring out how they actually go onto a raptor. So the main one that is already ready, that can go onto a raptor, is going to be Boss Lad with his whippy whip and his geezer holding a grenade, because the grenade guy can just go in teeth. So that's what we're going to do. I suppose you can see it on the webcam though, whatever I'm building. No, that's actually quite nice. So I tried to do double webcam, like double camera. Adds a bit more flavour. Oh dear. Snappy snap. Snappy. Oh dear. And snippy snip there. Let's grab an arm. We love that. Grab another arm. We love that. Oh, this one's got some cool little back tail bits. Fancy. Right, I actually don't need any of this now, so that can all go away for a while. All I actually need is the lovely lads. There's that one. I think the next stream I'm going to try and do the multi-platform one. So it's on all streaming platforms, and we just try it. I want to give it a go, see how that does. Obviously, I'm not sure how it works in general, so that's the only thing I need to figure out. Is how does it actually work? Let's do this. The amount of times I have to dodge my fucking phone. Oh, excuse my French. Instant not allowed. Because I have sworeth. Sometimes it can't be helped. Swearing's just good for you. Oh, lovely. Oh, it's lovely, that is. Oh, no, I've missed the whole thing, apparently. Tear off his plume. Yeah, I've missed this whole... Have I missed this whole dinosaur? I think I have. Obviously, Avatar-inspired orcs is a very interesting thing. If it works, it's going to be amazing. If it doesn't work, then, well, I've got orcs riding dinosaurs into battle. Which is definitely interesting. No, I mean, yeah, sound. It's alright, I don't want to glue it on anyway. Let's try that again. There we go. I need to relocate my monitor so while I'm streaming I can see if people chat. So I keep looking back just in case. Obviously you have to have views for that, so it's hard to... But I don't want to miss one if someone does comment, so I can see. So if you keep seeing me looking backwards, that's because my monitor's over there. Whoop. With that, oh wait, get in there you. There we go. We have 5 raptors. Now we get the fun part of trying not to break a thing, and also trying to figure out how the raptors are going to work with the grass. So let me move them all out of the road. We'll start off with the main one. So we have semi-painted or base sprayed raptor. Base sprayed raptor is going to have grot man within the teeth at the front. So it'll be kind of like, oh dear, so let me show you. It'll be kind of like this at the front, and then he's also going to have big geezer on the back, like so, obviously up there, so you can ride them into battle. I was originally thinking about like standing them up, but it doesn't look right on that one, so that raptor is sorted. Let's do this raptor. Okay, so we could have a grot kind of like that, shooting over his shoulder. Oh, we've missed a bit here. Oh, let's see if I can just... I need a knife. Let's grab a knife. There we go. So conversion wise, obviously it's not really that much of a conversion, because it's basically just gluing orcs onto a thing and painting it a colour and saying, yep, this is an orc. So this orc is going to be dipping around the corner, so this guy's going on this raptor. And the question is, do I want another grot further down so, or do I even want them on the back of the tail? Like, haha, can't see me. Like, because I could do a grot on the tail, and then this guy like sniping around corners. So for now that'll do. So them two are going on this raptor. Right, another raptor. We've got to figure out which ones really suit what I'm trying to do. Like the geezer with the double pistols is pretty cool. But like, does he go at the back and kind of just sit on tail like the other one? Like realistically, a lot of them can just go on the tail, if you can see that. So like this. Or do we have him hugging the raptor's head? Do we have him? No, he's not sitting on fence. Or do we go further down the tail? It's a hard one when it comes to this specific model. But the other ones are quite easy because, like, the guy with the gun can just stand at the back, or he can stand across the shoulder. Like, same with the pistol, it can be like that. Kind of just eyeing up his shot from about 10 feet away. This one, I mean, this one can actually just kind of hook into place. Because my original plan was to change the legs to the Seraphon legs, but then the Seraphon legs don't really work with the grots, so that's why I didn't. I wanted to give them like shields and spears and stuff like that, but it is then needing to like chop off this. This is, for some reason, the sword is like glued to his body. This one's a little bit easier because you can just snip, add the Seraphon spear or whatever there. If the Seraphon had bows and arrows, do they have bows and arrows? Is a question. I'm guessing they don't. No, but they kind of have like a throwing spear. Huh. I mean, we have a spear grot. Do we try and have a bit of fun with a spear grot? I think we should. That's the whole point of doing a conversion. So let's have a look. Let's do it with... this model looks like it's going to be really annoying to do. I'm trying to think which model would be best for it. So the throwing spear, let's have a look what it actually looks like before we even decide any. So that's the throwing spear, just here. So it wouldn't work with that model specifically. Would it work with this guy having his arm? No, because the spear's going to be in his bloody face. Don't like it. Obviously his arm's going to be chopped off. What other threat? Ooh, this one's better. Because this one's actually leaving the body. So I could have his hand. Makes it looks like it's throwing it to the ground. What about here? Face it forward like it's throwing the spear. I don't like it. Let's have a little finagle, shall we? So we've got this spear hand. We has the hand of truth. It's not going to be that grot. It would have to be a grot that's got this on. I mean, even if I do with that grot, he's throwing it to the bloody ground. Oh, he lost his head. Well, that's not good, is it? Would be better on that one. Let's glue this grot's head back on. I don't think we're going to be able to do the plan I was thinking. Which is very annoying. I just glue spears to the back? Is the spears without any hands? Is the question. So there is these ones, which definitely could be glued on, for sure. But then it's one spear set. I don't know. We'll see. So we've got some spears. They can go there for now. One of these dudes just won't work on the bottle. You and you. Cool. And you're the one. Let's try and glue them on, I suppose. So we're going to glue this model first. No, we're going to do the other model first because I know the other model, how I want the other model to look. So for starters, we're just going to do a bit of glue on said tail. And we get a big dude kind of balanced on it, like so. And then we're going to need a bit of glue about there for the other geezer who's sniping around corners. Oh, he's floating, I don't like that. So we need a bit more glue on him. About there. Don't do that. Okay. We have our first orc grot raptor. I need to stand it up for now. Oh no. I'll leave it there. Leave it alone. There's no more way. We have this one that needs to be glued, so he's going to want glue in his mouth. Is that in the plan? And then the grot can somewhat dangle. So if I can get it so. Try and get it so it's glued into place. I mean, that's going to have to do for now. Is it going to stay in the mouth? Probably not. Nope, it's already gone. Right. Can I lock it into place by squeezing it right to the back? I can. Here we go. One grot. Don't be like that, you twat. Don't like this one. I thought I did. Right. The grot is within some form of that like way of working. Right, so now we've got this raptor. I've got I'm gonna try this dude like he's walking up to take a shot. So he's kind of just on his journey. pistols, he just works at the back, the same as the other guy with the sword. So I'm just going to do that and hope that my idea is working correctly. Let's see, shall we? So if I glue him. Glue him there, I think that's going to be the best spot. Stop it. So we've glued 10. Oh no, he's not fancying that, is he? Bless him. Come on. So we've done technically 3, but here's the first one. We have 2 little dudes. These are going to be my war bikes, instead of them being actually war bikes, because I want to do Avatar kind of inspired, so it's going to be more like nature, so weird creatures, as in I really want to use the Seraphon turtle, no, the Indo-Deepkin turtle. I don't know how, but I want to use it, so I'll make it work. We've got this raptor that's like in a bit of a different pose, very narrow. Does the grenade guy suit just being stood up front and personal? Like, could he work? Could he work as riding the... I mean, he technically could work. I don't know whether it's worth it, but I'll give it a try for sure. Let's do a glue either side. We'll give it a little try. Hopefully the audio is okay. If it's not, please just drop a little message so I can adjust it accordingly. And then on the back of the tail this time, I'm gonna add a little grot at the back. Oh no. Okay, this grot is like genuinely not even going down. It's really annoying. Oh, mint, yeah, sand. I was trying to make them all a little bit different instead of being like the same kind of poses, but so far it seems like they're all just going to be very similar. There's not a pistol wielder and a guy with a gun. Maybe we... So, I'm going to do the usual. I'm going to stick the pistol wielder here. Hopefully he glues down. Okay. We've got Senor McStabbers. I'm going to try a little bit different this time. Gretchen are obviously taking over. They are the evil dudes on the block. Looks pretty cool. So the idea-ish works, which is better than it not working at all. So it does make me happy. Annoyingly, I need to glue the orc on, and the orc's thing that he's going on has already been painted. Like already been sprayed, so it looks like this is getting sprayed again. What I'm actually going to do is glue the orc between his legs. Just add a bit of glue there. this guy on first before I try to glue that on then. So one's going to go there. So I currently do like this idea. I think it's actually hilarious. If it works, then it's amazing. But it is a case of if it works. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. So Mr. Orc needs to set about there, which is fine. Mr. Orc is doing what orcs do best, I suppose, and currently winging it. The problem is the actual connection point for this is not great. Because it's currently on some spikes. It's really annoying. Stop that, you daft orc. Is it worth using super glue on something like this? I don't think it is, because it's still plastic at the end of the day, and I'm gluing plastic to plastic, so it needs to have a plastic connection. So no, that answers that question. There we go. We now have an orc and a grot, or a Gretchen, riding a raptor, which is definitely a sight you probably never thought you'd see. And now you do. You're welcome. It's the kind of jank I love. Oh. What I'm gonna do is hopefully leave him to just glue. It probably won't happen, but it's fine. So yeah, that's basically the theme of all the boys. They're all going to be riding raptors into battle. We have made 5 of the boys currently, because I've still not got all the other bits and bobs that I want. I think this idea is going to be hilarious. Say hello to the boys if you can see them all on stream, and we'll just go from there basically. Yeah, that's going to be the end of this stream for today, just because we have done the thing that I wanted to do. On the next stream we are either going to be painting these or painting something completely different. So if you did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe and like. We will be posting some videos in the later of this week. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace.